Friends of murdered journalist Lyra McKee have defaced an office belonging to a dissident Republican group by putting red handprints on the walls of its headquarters in Londonderry. The group held the protest over the murder of the talented journalist and published author. A number of Miss McKee's friends walked to Junior McDade House in Derry, where they used a pot of red paint to place handprints on the side of the office walls. A group of some 6 men, understood to be members of Republican group IRA, who are associated with the new IRA, stood outside the building during the tense protest. Lyra's friends defaced walls with red paint and blood on your hands protest. Image, Kate McCurry PA. PSNI officers were also present and later asked for the names of those involved in the incident. The dissident Republican new IRA is being blamed for shooting the young journalist in the head. The gunman was aiming at police during disturbances in the Cregan when he hit the 29-year-old on Thursday. Friends of Lyra McKee were involved in tense standoff with dissident Republicans during protest. Image, Kate McCurry PA. Wire. Over the weekend, locals in the nationalist stronghold of Cregan where Ms. McKee was shot took their anger out on those still wanting to take up arms to further the Republican cause by defacing slogans supporting the IRA. Graffiti that had said IRA Undefeated Army, Unfinished Revolution was changed to IRA are done. Defeated Army. Finished Revolution. A pedestrian walks past graffiti that has been amended to read IRA are done. Defeated Army instead of IRA Undefeated Army in the Cregan area of Derry. Image, AFP/Getty Images. Read more. Her killing has been widely condemned across the political spectrum. Lyra's friend Sinead Quinn, who took part on Monday's protest, said, "We have used red paint because they have blood on their hands for what has happened. They have encouraged it, they have molded these young people into what they are and they are standing behind them handing them guns. They need to take responsibility today for what has happened. They have shirked it so far by saying it was an accidental shooting. You don't shoot accidentally." Tragic journalist Lyra McKee was shot dead in Londonderry on Thursday. Image, Getty Images. Read more. She added, "When you put a gun into someone's hand and they shoot it, that's murder. Lyra deserves more and I am so glad there are so many people here today to see and watch these men looking at us. They are not a representation of Republican people in this town. Those people don't represent Republicanism. Nobody can advocate shooting into a crowd of people and shooting a 29-year-old woman dead." Friends of murdered journalist Lyra McKee who took part in a protest outside Junior McDade House in Derry. Image, PA. People have been afraid to stand up to people like this. We are not afraid. Another friend said, "We have had enough. There is a younger generation coming up in the town and they don't need guns put in their hands. They need jobs, they need a better health service and education. They need a life, not a gun put in their hands." Lyra McKee's friends protest after Derry killing. Image, PA. The group of friends have pledged to do more in Lyra's memory. Lyra McKee's name will never be forgotten in this town, Ms. Quinn added. "We have to do it for her." Local resident John Lindsay said, "We are using this as an opportunity to speak out against these people. The whole town has told them they are not wanted here." A message of condolence for 29-year-old journalist Lyra McKee which has been graffitied onto the Free Derry corner. Image, PA. They have freedom to speak, they don't have freedom for violence and they don't have the right to carry out acts of violence. There is mood change here, even hardline Republicans are speaking out against them and saying they need to desist. My message to them is go away and get off our backs and stop dragging children into the past into a life of misery. The protest comes as up to 200 members and supporters of IRA took part in an Easter Monday commemoration march in West Belfast.